Hi, I'm John Kenfield, the Family Business Solutionist. I'm here with video number 48 in the series called 50 Common Causes of Conflict in Family Business and What to Do About Them. And today I'm talking about dealing with old retainers. Old retainers are a common cause of conflict in family businesses, particularly in a business which is moving from first generation to second generation, where old Phyllis or Stan or whoever it is has been around since the very early days and has helped mum or dad to create the business, even if it's now a very, very large business. They've been there throughout that time. They become a close buddy. They become a loyal employee. They could be a drinking or a golfing or a fishing buddy for dad. They could be a social partner for mum. And they're an integral part of their lives. Some of these guys have very, very genuine relationships. And I've certainly worked with families where you've got a third generation family with third generation employees because the relationship between the family and their employees is so strong. So that's a very genuine type of situation. There are others that I've come across where it is a completely self-serving and really quite cynical arrangement, where the employee knows that by brown-nosing one of the owners of the business, they themselves have got secure employment. Now the problems arise, the conflicts arise, when the business is moving to a next generation, and that next generation is determined to modernise and improve the business. They look around and apply normal performance management HR criteria or just plain common sense to the people resources at their disposal. And they spot that old Phyllis or old Stan really hasn't done anything terribly useful for a great many years. Of course, there are some old employees who got enormously valuable knowledge, but we're talking about old retainers who by definition are there due to their relationship with an owner rather than because of their contribution to the business. The problems arise in particular, A, because they're not a worthwhile asset, and they're actually a bit of a cancer in the culture of the organisation if you're trying to implement high performance through the organisation. The other thing that happens is they are sometimes seen as a stopper to progress, because mum or dad might retire, the old retainer believes they have a job for life, so they're hanging around, and they block things that are being introduced by the next generation to modernise the business on the basis it's not how their parents would have done it. There can often be a fear that they're there spying on the next generation of leadership and reporting back to the parents. That's not a good look. And overall, other employees see that these guys are a protected species, and it creates resentment and it damages a high performance culture. So what's the solution? The first thing is to work out whether there really is any substance to the claimed promises to have a job for life or to be looked after forever. First thing is get that basis of fact sorted out, because usually it'll be a verbal promise of some description. Parents may not even recall having ever made it, and you've got a more useful basis for a discussion or a negotiation if you've got some facts behind it. You then need to introduce some objectivity. Have a look at what their jobs require them to do, and then compare, in normal performance management terms, actual performance against required performance. It gives you an objective baseline. Plan A should then be to try and negotiate improved performance from that employee. If they can lift their game and become useful, reasonably useful, then there's no need to create disruption. If they simply cannot be made useful on a rational basis, move to plan B and negotiate an appropriate exit, because they will be a problem for as long as they're there. Whatever you do, ensure the final solution is approved and supported by the mother or the father who allegedly made the promises to the old retainers in the first place. Make sure it doesn't become a cause of family conflict, exercising good business judgment. If you found this useful, please like, please share, and please watch others in the series. Thank you.